What is up, everybody? Zack Hample here with you in Chicago for another game at Guaranteed Rate Field. And the story of today is Corey Seager. He is still going for his 200th career home run. He did not hit it yesterday in a doubleheader, but he did pick up 6 hits. So I'll be back out there in the outfield trying to catch a milestone. And the White Sox, of course, are just historically bad. It's almost impressive how bad they are. So I'm glad just to be here to witness it for myself. So it's a 1:10 p.m. game, probably no batting practice, but there will still be action. I guarantee it. So let's get to it. That's not creepy at all, right? So there might not be a whole lot happening yet, but this place is ultra chill and I'm really enjoying that. I mean, getting to hang out right next to the dugout without netting in your way or security screaming in your face is pretty special. It's like minor league rules at a major league stadium. And I wish I could be here more often, but you know, the whole living in New York City thing makes that rather challenging. But anyway, in addition to watching the grounds crew doing their thing, I especially loved seeing Bruce Bochy close up in the dugout. That man is an absolute legend, and he is heading for the Hall of Fame. And it was also cool seeing 6'10" Chris Young, who is a former Major League pitcher and the current GM of the Rangers. And so right now we got about 35 to 40 minutes until game time. There are finally a few players and coaches out near the bullpen, so I think I'm gonna head out that way. Maybe throw this back on. Forgive me for all the hat switching, but you know, doing what I can to fit in and hopefully snag at least one baseball before this game starts. And I think it's going to be nice and empty when this thing does in fact begin in a little bit.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. How you feeling with him, sir?
Can proceed to the concourse and exit out of the carousel sections, including the Wintrust Scouts Safe Ramp or Stairwell. Guests seated in lower level suites.
You know what? Let's actually head back that way for a few minutes. Come on.
Community spotlight. White Sox are honoring fans are welcome to keep out souvenirs of any baseball that go into the stands. Including call now, White Sox, let's check in with Brian. Standing by with Hayes Gates from now.
5.6% walk rate, 3 walks, that is allowed. Those are the streets first time. Those are your keys to the game. Thanks for watching. Sure to keep that close to the show on ESPN 1000 down the line. Enjoy the game.
Batting second, White shortstop number 5, Corey Seager.
You guys, it hurts so much. It literally pains my heart when I have all the space in the world and the guy whose home run I so desperately want to catch pops up. So yeah, Corey Seager, 0 for 1 in the early going, bottom of the first now. Andrew Benintendi up at bat, and as you can see, I'm out here in left field, kind of left center. I feel like it is more likely that home runs will be hit out here today. There are more power hitting righties than lefties, so I think I'm going to hang out here for the most part, and then whenever Seager is up, it's back to right field. So that is the plan for now.
Leading off on second inning from Texas, batting designated hitter number 53, Luis Garcia.
And by the way, feel free to make fun of me if you want, but I'm wearing the hoodie, even though it's hot as balls, to keep the sun off my skin. Oh, I'd rather sweat than sizzle.
It's like, you feel like and we're just standing up straight. And the coach is like, what would you do? Sit down. Sit down. And I'm like,
This game is in the bottom of the third, and neither team has a hit. And yes, I'm trying to jinx it. I don't want to see a pitcher's duel or a no-hitter. I need some home runs. The only base runner so far was a bottom of the second walk to Corey Lee. And speaking of Corey's, the other one, my dude, will be batting second in the top of the fourth. So as soon as the White Sox make another couple outs here, I'm going to head back to right field.
590 second, 10 people next to me. I was so close to it. Right.
last chance car raffle.
Shortstop, number 5, Corey Seager.
Well, nice job by Corey Seager, number 200 for him, and bad job by me. I really feel like I should have been deeper in the section. He really launches balls far down the line. And you know, I was in the second row behind the bullpen. I had empty rows on both sides of me, but it was also empty in the back. And if he had hit that ball in the first inning, I think I would have had it. And yeah, if I were playing deeper, would have had it. If the ball trickled under that little partition in between rows and whatever that section is with the bar tops, I would have had it. So I'm so bummed and frustrated, but that just comes with the territory. You know, you go for very important baseballs, and when you don't get them, you feel very bummed. So the way I feel at this point is home run balls. I'm gonna go sit in the shade in foul territory. I just got one ball. 5 baseballs. It's 5 times the ball hawk that I...
36 in my life.
Wow, nice job. Both pitchers today are dealing. Nathan Eovaldi for the Rangers and Nick Nastrini for the White Sox, who came into this game with an ERA over 8. So it's surprising that the score is just 1-0 right now in the bottom of the 6th. That one, of course, is the home run by Corey Seager, who is 1 for 3. So I'm still chilling here in the shade, tempted, taunted by the juiciness, the emptiness of the left field seats. So anyway, that is the end of the 6th inning right there. I might go back to the outfield, or maybe not. Who knows? But that's the situation. With the Rangers leading 2-0 in the top of the ninth, they faced a pitcher who has played for 3 different teams this season. That would be Enyel De Los Santos, who started things off with the Padres, then appeared briefly with the Yankees, and is now here with the White Sox. And aside from committing a pitch clock violation, which added 1 ball to the count on Marcus Semien, he did really well and ended up striking out Semien to send this game to the bottom of the ninth. That is when Rangers closer Kirby Yates took over, and man, he is having a very impressive season. But his third baseman, Josh Young, let him down on a towering foul pop-up by Andrew Benintendi. And to be fair, Young had to cover a ton of ground, but if you're in the major leagues, that's a play that needs to be made. And guess what happened next? Benintendi, having received a second chance at life, launched a deep fly ball down the right field line, and it ended up clearing the wall for a home run. So that trimmed the Rangers' lead to 1, but then Yates induced the game-ending groundout against Gavin Sheets, and I hustled over directly behind home plate, and I got a ball tossed to me by umpire Dan Iasonia. So that felt good to pad my stats a little bit, and you can read my lips right here as I said, there it is. Huge shout out to Nathan Eovaldi for his impressive performance today. He allowed just 1 hit in 7 innings and struck out 10. And even though I'm sad about it, Corey Seager also deserves a shout out for hitting his 30th homer of the season, which, oh, by the way, was also the 200th of his career. Final score today, Rangers 2, White Sox 1. Now, that wrapped up my time inside the stadium, and here I am back outside wearing this hat because the White Sox need all the love that we can possibly give them. After getting swept in this series by the Rangers, their 1-loss record, it hurts just to say it, but they are 31-104. So their winning percentage is .230, or should we say that their losing percentage is .770? So yeah, bad baseball being played here, and yet this place is so much fun. If you're a baseball fan and you just want to enjoy some Major League Baseball and have a chill time in the process, with all the sincerity in the world, I recommend that you come here and check it out and soak it all in. I really did have a great time here over the last couple of days. Anyway, the 2 baseballs that I got, that brings the lifetime total to 12,673. And tomorrow, I am waking up in the morning, not too early, thankfully, renting a car and driving more than 4 hours to Detroit. So my next video will be at Comerica Park, Tigers versus Red Sox. I think you should subscribe so you don't miss any of that action. And thank you guys for watching this one. I'm out.